Okay, got it. Thanks. Belmond-Klemme has a serve. Oh, okay.
Before the match? Oh,
Afterwards.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, give those to Butch. We'll take it from there.
No.
Just be
They're
nervous.
11
but
and
don't-
21.
Minute 40 re, and then do you want to mute our mics or do you want to let us talk?
Can you hear me?
No.
You can't hear me.
I can't hear you.
Well, that's great.
But we're not on yet.
I can hear myself.
Either. We're not on yet.
But I can hear you.
Oh, you can?
Yes.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. I just turned it
Okay.
up.
Okay.
All right. Are we on? We're not on mute, and I haven't. We got a
You want
less
me
than a
on
minute.
mute?
Why don't you put us on mute?
Okay.
Welcome to tonight's volleyball match in Lake Mills, Iowa. This is Region 6, a Class 2A tournament game featuring two top of Iowa Conference volleyball teams, Belmond-Klemme and Lake Mills Bulldogs. Lake Mills Bulldogs will be on the right side of the court. They're warming up in pink right now, but I'm sure they won't be wearing those shirts. Belmond-Klemme is on the left side of the court, and they're in navy blue trimmed with green and white. Their libero looks to be in just the opposite, gray trimmed in navy blue and green. Tonight's lineups we'll get to you in just a minute. So are we ready for maybe our sponsors?
Yeah, we'll go to a sponsor.
Attention farmers, have you heard of the new form of nitrogen? It is Proven 40 from Pivot Bio. It's a biological that turns atmospheric nitrogen to ammonia nitrogen, usable to the plant from V5 to R3. Choose Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Go Bulldog!
Consolidated Energy offers reliable service, competitive pricing, and contracting advantages for propane and diesel in Lake Mills, Forest City, Buffalo Center, and Maple Island, Minnesota. Call 800-590-4206 and schedule a delivery today. Good luck, athletes from Consolidated Energy.
Waldorf University in Forest City. With scholarships available up to full tuition, athletics, fine arts, and over 35 clubs and organizations, you'll have the opportunity to find your passion while getting a world-class education. On campus or online, find support from a community that makes you feel at home. Find out more today at waldorf.edu.
And we are back here. I'm going to start out with the Belmond-Klemme Broncos, who are on the court right now warming up.
Let's introduce ourselves. So we have Kelsey Ringham helping us with stats. Ree Peterson is just who you heard. I'm Donna Ellingson, and our cameraman tonight is Casey Barrett. We're so happy that he can make it. He's a senior here at Lake Mills High School. We might also, before we get to the lineups, mention that a couple things. First of all, this is the best 3 out of 5 sets for the match. A set is played to 25 points unless it goes to the 5th point, and that's played to 15. All matches have to be won by at least 2 points. Tonight's officials are Shelley Terhart and Andrea Acola-Sabin. Our line judges are Nikki Dagstad and Linda Kiefer. And again, this is a Class 2A Regional 6 match. The winner will play at 7 p.m. at Grundy Center. So we don't know who they'll play because they're also playing tonight. All right, Coach, let's go to the lineup for the Belmond-Klemme Broncos. They're warming up right now. Each team gets 6 minutes on the court, dedicated 6 minutes on the entire court. And so that's who we're watching right now.
And they are the head coaches, it's co-coaches, Lee Faborg and Lindy Skrovig are their head coaches, assisted by Dawn Barkema and Dawn Sanders. Starting for the Broncos tonight, an outside hitter, senior, number 3, Allison Barris. An outside hitter, senior, number 9, Aubrey Eckhoff. And setter for the Broncos tonight is a senior, number 10, London Young. Hitting on the outside, a sophomore, number 21, Quinn Gabrielson. Playing libero tonight in number 2 uniform. And again, she is in the light gray uniform. Her name is Bailey Steenblock. She is just a junior. Hitting in the middle tonight, number 26, Chloe Hobscheit, and she is a junior. And a middle hitter, number 31, Addie Lamb, is a sophomore. Coach Lee Faborg wanted to swing hard tonight. She wants to minimize the Lake Mills' opportunities to stay in system, and she needs her team to limit their errors. They finished in the North Top of Iowa Conference West Division in 5th place with a 4-4 record, and their overall record is 11-21.
Tonight for the Lake Mills Bulldogs, and by the way, they're warming up off the court, and they'll be on the court in about 3 minutes. So my guess is that the Broncos will finish their warm-up with some serving in a few minutes here. But before then, we'll announce starters for the Lake Mills Bulldogs. Number 4, Taylor Vonick. She stands 5 foot 4 inches. She's in 11th grade, and she's the libero. So she'll play in the back row only. Number 5, Carly Helgeson stands 5 foot 8. She's a senior, and she's their setter. She's the only setter that will be on the court for Lake Mills. So they're going to be running a 5-1 offensive system. That means that there's only one setter, so half the time she's in the front row and half the time she's in the back row. Number 6, Natalie Brandenburg, is also a starter. She stands 5 foot 3. She's in 12th grade, and she's a DS, or a defensive specialist, so she plays in the back row. Number 7 is Dottie Byers. She stands 5 foot 10. She's in 11th grade. She's an outside hitter, so we'll see her swing primarily on the left side of the court. Number 9, Ella Steeney, is 6 foot 0. She also is an outside hitter, swinging primarily on the left side of the court. She is a senior. Number 10, Ellie Hanna, stands 6 foot 1. She's a senior also. She's a middle hitter. And then number 13, Finley Rockstead, will play the right side of the court, or the opposite. She stands 5 foot 8, and she is a senior. Tonight's keys to success for Coach Jim Beamer, head coach Jim Beamer. He's been here 31 years. He's assisted, by the way, by Brooke Christensen and Haley Culver. Has currently 949 wins. So if tonight ends in a win for him, it'll be a momentum milestone, 950 wins. But now for the keys, they want to stop the outside hitters on Belmond-Klemme. So my guess is Belmond-Klemme pushes a lot of balls to the outside. They'd like to be very efficient and aggressive with their serves. They don't want to trade aggressive serves for errors. They'd like to keep those errors to a minimum. And they want to handle the first ball in serve receive, so they want to be able to side out fairly efficiently. They'd like to eliminate any long runs, as any team would. And I think primarily it's a pass-serve game to start with. If you can get that ball into your setter's hands, regardless of which team you're on, that's a chance for any number of hitters to hit, and makes blockers just a little bit less able to know where you're going. So if you got multiple attackers up, then it seems like the blockers have to either guess or commit, and that makes it a little bit easier for those attackers. So it'll be fun to see that. It's about 12-13 seconds before we see the Bulldogs take the court. Just a reminder, again, our line judges are Nikki Dagstead and Linda Kiefer, and our 2 officials, Shelley Terhart and Andrea Cola-Sabin.
And the officials are assigned by the state association. The line judges at this point are gotten by the host school, but after tonight they will be assigned also by the state. So there can be no question on any calls that are made tonight. I think we have 2 good officials. They're very experienced. Shelley Terhart used to coach in Algona. She was coaching when my daughters were playing over there, and ran a very good program for the Algona. And Andrea comes from the North Kossuth team back when Dave Wims was coaching over there. So I think we're going to go to a couple of sponsors here, and we will be back.
DuraClean by Doug of Lake Mills, your full-service home and office care specialist for deep cleaning of carpet, upholstery and drapes, air duct cleaning, sanitizing, and allergy and asthma relief. It's not clean unless it's DuraClean. Good luck, athletes, from DuraClean by Doug.
Grow Electric in Lake Mills is proud to support area athletics and proud to serve our new and returning customers. To get started on any electrical project, big or small, call 641-592-8282. Good luck, athletes, from Grow Electric in Lake Mills.
Single Stat Hardware in Lake Mills has American-made Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana appliances to make your life easier. For appliances with the best in innovation, quality, dependability, and free delivery, see Single Stat Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlestathardware.com.
If you didn't already know, Norseman is a straight-shooting, no-nonsense trucking company in Lake Mills, and we want to add truck drivers to our team. So what are you waiting for? Head over to Norseman.com today to learn more about our great pay and benefits.
It's the pride in every pour that makes Keppen Custom Concrete stand above the rest. From footings to foundation walls, driveways to sidewalks. When you're looking for high standards set in concrete, it's Keppen Custom Concrete. Find them on Facebook.
Kirschbaum Electrical and Plumbing of Lake Mills has over 25 years experience in electrical, plumbing, heating, and air conditioning work, residential and light commercial installation and repair work. Give them a call at 641-592-8831 today. Good luck to the Lake Mills Bulldogs from Kirschbaum Electrical and Plumbing of Lake Mills.
And we are back live. The Bulldogs are warming up at this point.
It looks like they're warming up their hitters. They have about 3 minutes on the court. And my guess is they'll run through their serve-receive pattern. Oh, yes, they're going to run through their serve-receive pattern right now. Coach Beamer gave the signal to have to be in rotation 3. That means the setter is in position 3. While they're doing that, I would like to mention that's just a point of interest that the Bulldogs have not lost to a conference school on this court, their home court, since 2013. And the girls set a goal of 30 wins for the season. And if they win tonight, it will be win number 30. So not only a big game to advance in the state tournament, but also meeting some goals and hopefully keeping the tradition alive of not losing on their home court to conference schools.
And that 2013 loss was in the conference tournament match. It was in the quarterfinals that night, and the Bulldogs went down to Garner. And Forest City ended the conference that year as conference champ, tournament champ. The Bulldogs were conference champs that year, undefeated in regular season play.
We have a couple more minutes, so let's hear from a couple sponsors, and then we'll be ready for the game to begin, the set to begin.
The comfort that comes from dependable quality LP gas is delivered when you need it from Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson, locally owned and operated since 2005 with competitive prices and quick, efficient service. Good luck, athletes from Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson.
Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, your hometown community bank, offering expertise in ag and commercial lending with digital banking products to fit all of your financial needs. Contact us today in Buffalo Center, Lakota, Britt, Lake Mills, and Bryceland. Member FDIC. Dielectric Manufacturing in Lake Mills has immediate openings for second shift machinists. Join the third-generation family-owned company with excellent benefits, flexible scheduling, and job stability. Good luck to our area athletes from Dielectric Manufacturing in Lake Mills.
At Lake Mills Family Dental, we prioritize kindness and respect while providing quality dentistry for all ages.
We offer a wide variety of procedures, including root canals, extractions, braces, and Invisalign.
We are now accepting new patients. Call now to make your appointment. We can't wait to meet you.
Okay, we're back with you. We have about a minute, well, maybe not even quite a minute before we get to the starting lineups. It looks like the Bulldogs are going to finish their court time with some warm-up on their serves. They did run through their lineup. I'm not sure, Ree, what's happening for tonight, except I do believe it is pink out. The whole Lake Mills side looks like they're all in pink. So
there's a lot of purple over there too, but we've got a lot of pink in support of breast cancer awareness.
There we go. Good deal. All right, we have a few more seconds, and then we're going to turn you our mics over to the PA system. I believe Shannon Kessler will be doing the announcing of the non-starters, the starters, and then the national anthem. And it looks like Linda Saxton and the choir are here for the national anthem. So without further ado, we'll turn this over to the PA system here in our gym.
Welcome to Lake Mills in Class 2A Regional Quarterfinal Volleyball action. Tonight's match features the Belmond-Klemme Broncos and the Lake Mills Bulldogs. Tonight's winner will advance to face Belmond Center Monday night in Grundy Center at 7 p.m. Tonight's sportsmanship announcement is brought to you by senior Madison Edwards, daughter of Sari Edwards. We would like to welcome everyone to Lake Mills for tonight's volleyball match. We would like to take this time to thank everyone in advance for showing the level of sportsmanship that both communities Sophomore, number 14, Bailey Dyson. Junior, number 19, Jolie Wright. Junior, number 21, Ava Moen. And now, for your starters for the Lake Mills Bulldogs. Senior setter, number 5, Harley Helgeson. Senior, offensive specialist, number 6, Natalie Brandenburg. Junior, outside hitter, number 7, Dottie Myers. Senior, outside hitter, number 9, Ella Bean. Senior, middle hitter, number 10, Ellie Hanna. Senior, number 13, Finley Buxton. And junior libero, number 4, Taylor Connell. The Bulldogs are coached by Jim Meader, assisted by Brooke Christensen and Haley Calder. Tonight's officials are Shelley Parrott and Andrea Acola Saban. Our line judges are Nikki Dyson and Linda Kiefer. Now, please rise for the singing of our national anthem by members of the Lake Mills Choir under the direction of Ms. Linda Saxton.
Nice job by the Lake Mills Chorus, directed by Ms. Linda Saxton. The teams are meeting on the center of the court with a opening handshake.
It'll just be a couple minutes, and the officials will check the lineups, beckon on the liberos. It looks like they're adjusting the net antennas. Sometimes we call those the pins. They should be directly above the sidelines.
The outside edge of the sideline.
And again, this is a 3 out of 5 match, 3 out of 5 sets. And each one will be played to 25, unless it goes to the 5th set, which is played to 15, win by 2. Okay, Lake Mills court has taken the court. Belmond-Klemme Broncos are also on the court. And the liberos are waiting to be beckoned in. The down official, Shelley Terhart, will check the lineups and then beckon in the liberos. It looks like a nearly full house. Belmond-Klemme has a nice crowd here. They had to drive about an hour to get here. And the Lake Mills Bulldogs have a big crowd here. And that's pretty typical for sporting events here in Lake Mills. But it looks like almost a packed house with all the pinks and the purples over across the way. We're sitting just across from the Lake Mills crowd. Okay, Lake Mills' libero has been beckoned in, as has Belmond-Klemme's. Belmond-Klemme won the coin toss and will take the first serve. So Lake Mills is getting into their serve-receive pattern.
Number 21 is going back, Quinn Gabrielson. She is an outside hitter, sophomore for the Broncos on the serve. And the game is underway.
First pass is taken by Finley Rogstead, put right in her setter's hands. Ellie Hanna got the set, and she gets the first kill.
And off the libero's hand, back to the back wall.
Dottie Byers comes into the front row, and Ella Steeny went out. The libero will take her place in the back row. Serving is Taylor Vonick, the libero.
With the set, Barris with the swing and goes long.
I think she caught that just a little bit behind her head, and it pushed it long. Taylor Vonick, number 4, is serving again. The score is 2-0. Nice little float serve by Taylor, well handled by the Broncos.
Barris on the attack, and it is blocked back down to the Broncos side.
Excellent block by Ellie Hanna and Carly Helgeson.
Good pike over the net to get that ball to go straight back down. Score is 3-0.
Taylor mixed her serves up just a little bit, and we got a
right
back
side
set.
attack pushed over the net by the Broncos.
Natalie handled it, and Ellie and Carly speeded up the offense. Carly jump set that, just picked up the tempo a little bit, and Ellie was ready for another kill.
It came off the fingers of the the Broncos blocker, and just went shy up over the top of the back row player. Could not reach it off the tip of the block.
Taylor Vonick is serving again, scores 4-0. Oh, nice little short serve.
There's
an
and
ace.
number 21, Quinn Gabrielson, just unable to get underneath that and get the ball up high enough for the setter to get under it. She is just a sophomore.
Taylor is doing a nice job of mixing up her serves, just different kinds, and there's a high top
Gabrielson
spin.
again with the reception. Barris on the attack.
Handled by Taylor Vonick over here, set right in her setter's hand. Just a little mistiming, but Ellie is able to score another ace.
And we have a timeout called by the head coach of the Broncos.
Score is 6-0. We'll hear from our sponsors.
Dielectric Manufacturing in Lake Mills has immediate openings for second shift machinists. Join the third-generation family-owned company with excellent benefits, flexible scheduling, and job stability. Good luck to our area athletes from Dielectric Manufacturing in Lake Mills.
Forest City Ford at the corner of 9 and 69 in Forest City wishes good luck to our local athletes. We look forward to seeing you compete. When you need a vehicle, see us at Forest City Ford, where customers really do send their friends.
We're back. The score is 6-0. Belmond-Klemme is in the serve-receive pattern. This is one of the things that they were hoping to avoid, was any long runs by any given server for Lake Mills Bulldogs. Taylor Vonick's been a consistent server all season. She's serving again. Nice little top spin.
And the libero mishandles that. The Bronco libero, Bailey Steenblock. She is just a junior. Just needs to square up a little more with that ball, get it in her setter's hands.
That's right. Serving again, Taylor Vonick. And she's going right back to that same position.
Barris on the attack, off the block of Lake Mills.
Handled by Natalie Brandenburg in the back row. Taylor Vonick gets it over to Dottie Byers, who downballs it.
Barris on the attack, and it is blocked back into her. Called a double hit by the official.
And block was by Carly Helgeson and Ellie Hanna. Good. Taylor Vonick is serving 8-0. She's going to serve a short serve this time.
With the reception,
tipped over by the setter. Dottie. And Dottie's going to take a tip back over.
Young
Broncos
with the
were ready.
And a nice attack by the middle hitter.
Great dig by Natalie Brandenburg and cleared over by Dottie Byers.
Pass going outside to Barris. And now she has a kill back into zone 5.
She cut that attack just on the outside of the middle hitter's block. So
score is 8-1 with the libero back to serve, Bailey Steenblock.
Lake Mills is in their serve-receive pattern, handled by Natalie Brandenburg, set outside to Dottie Byers.
Up by the libero. Barris trying
had
to
give
save
a free
the
ball over.
That just went a little too wide outside.
Outside the net antennas.
Yep, Allison Barris tried to bring it back, but it came outside the antenna.
Score is 9-1. Setter Carly Helgeson is serving for the Bulldogs. She serves back to position 5.
Barris on the attack, blocked.
Reset by the Broncos.
And another attack by Barris.
Oh,
and now
she
gets
found
her
open
second
court.
kill.
Nice kill for her.
She went down the line that time instead of cross court. We have number 14, Emily Doherty, coming in for the Broncos. She is an outside hitter. We have number 10 back on the service line. She's the setter, London Young.
Ball is handled and serve received by Natalie Brandenburg, set to Finley Rogstead, who scores a kill.
Broncos had a block up, but Finley just swung hard enough that the ball dropped right down.
She was able to use their hands. Coming into the game for the Bulldogs in the front row is number 21, Ava Moe, and she'll hit middle. Number 10, Ellie Hanna, also a middle hitter, is going to serve, and she's going to serve us a nice little top spin.
And that ball is passed up nicely by Barris into the setter's hand. Young swung long out the back door by Emily Doherty. The Bulldogs are really good at tracking back for the ball.
Score is
that was out.
Score is 11-10. No, 10-3.
10-3.
And number 11, Bryn Rognes, came back into the court.
Allison Barris back on the service line for the Broncos. Nice little jump serve, but it goes long.
Too much adrenaline flowing there, I think. Elastini comes into the front row. Elastini is wearing a uniform number 9, hitting on the left side. Dottie Byers has a nice
and the
little
ball's
jump
still
serve.
live. Ball's still live, and it rolled around off the libero's hands onto that basketball hoop and came down. They got underneath it, but just could not make that third hit come over the net.
I think we'll credit Dottie with an ace, since even though it was touched twice, it wasn't really in control. Nice handle there by the Broncos.
Ball goes outside to Quinn Gabrielson, who gets a kill.
Again, cutting that ball to the inside of that block has been pretty effective for them. Score is 12-4.
She's an outside hitter. She's just a sophomore. Back on the service line is Chloe Hopsite.
Serving into the Bulldogs, Taylor Vonick handles it. Carly didn't get it quite in front of the front row, but she was able to get it to a hitter.
Shot
Finley
by
Rogstead.
Finley. And a big swing by number 31, Addie Lamb.
Very
she
nice
is
attack.
Also just a sophomore.
Our blockers need to line up with her and take care of that. I don't think either one of them went up with her. Score is 12-5.
Hopshite back on the service line.
Pass by Bryn outside to Elastini, who set it long.
Barris took it above her hand. We had save, and it came back down into the net area. Libero returns back into the court for the Broncos.
Score is 13-5. Finley Rogstead is serving for the Bulldogs. She's got nice line
Barris
serve.
taking the ball outside to number 31, Addie Lamb.
Dig by Taylor Vonick, and an outside attack by Elastini. Back row attack
by Barris, and it is in for a kill.
Very nice. Score is 13-6.
I don't have her height. She's not real tall, but she has got some jumps. Number 14 back on the service line. That's Emily Doherty.
Ball was handled by Bryn Rogstead, and a block out of bounds. It was a nice attempt at a block, but the ball bounced out of bounds, so that scores a point for the Bulldogs. Score is 14-6. Ellie.
I believe that was a kill by number 31, Addie Lamb.
Serving for the Bulldogs is Natalie Brandenburg. Nice deep serve. Well handled by the Broncos. Block touched it, so the Bulldogs are going to reset. We'll see if Ella can save that ball, and she did a nice job
off the ceiling,
going off of 1 foot.
Pushed over the net.
Natalie, nice job. Carly runs a little fast
Barris
attack.
with a dig.
Free ball back to the Bulldogs. Back row attack by Finley Rogstead, and it just goes long. She's a little flat on that. Score is 14-7.
Number 21, Quinn Gabrielson, is back to serve the ball for the Broncos.
Nice serve handled by Finley Rogstead. Jump set by Carly. And Ella just missed that. That was a really nice play.
Bulldogs were looking for a touch call there, but did not get one. Again, Gabrielson back on the service line.
Score is 14-8. Finley Rogstead handles the ball. Carly Helgeson sets it to Ellie Hannah.
Libero up with the ball into the setter's
Another
hand.
back row attack.
Back row attack.
Handled by Finley Rogstead. And a quick set to Ellie Hannah in the middle. Broncos keep it alive and tap it over. Another nice set into the hands of our setter.
And there is a kill
by Elastini. Nice attack. Nice cross-court attack. I think she split the blockers there. She's out of the game as Taylor Vonick comes into the back row, our libero to set.
And Kit Byers comes into the front.
No, that'll be Dottie Byers.
Or Dottie Byers.
Tip, 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 tip. Oh, Finley needs to be looking.
with a kill with the tip. Right over the blockers.
Yep.
She knows she can't go through them, so she goes above them.
Finley needs to be looking for that. Make sure she's looking through that net. Service by the
libero, London Young.
Nice up to our setter, and that is a kill
off the back
for
wall,
Ellie.
off of Barris on the nope, I'm sorry, that was number 9, Audrey Eckhoff.
Serving for the Bulldogs is Carly Helgeson. Nice flat serve, and it's going to be an ace.
Quinn Gabrielson just got caught up high with that. And
Second
we have a
timeout
second
for the
timeout.
Broncos at 17-9. Let's hear from our sponsors again.
Hancock County Co-op Oil Association in Garner since 1930. Whether it's tires or service for your vehicles and big farm equipment, or your diesel barrel filled with Cenex Premium Field Master Fuel, see Hancock County Co-op Oil, Highway 18 West in Garner. Call 800-924-COOP.
First State Bank of Belmont 24/7 mobile banking so you can spend life with your family on the go. View account balances, transactions, and transfer funds all from your smartphone. Go to fsbbelmont.com and download our mobile app. First State Bank of Belmont, serving our customers, supporting our community since 1933. Member FDIC.
Okay, we're just about ready to start after that timeout. Unofficially, Ellie Hanna has 4 kills for the Bulldogs. And Taylor Vonick has 2 aces from the service line. Carly Helgeson looks like she's got 5, 6, 7 sets. Carly is also serving into the Broncos defense.
I have Barris down for 4 kills.
And she's going to tip the ball for another kill.
She has learned to not swing into that block. She is tipping, finding the holes.
Oh, Dottie needs to find that.
Number 10 is back on the service line. Her name is London Young. She is the setter for the Broncos. She is a senior.
Score is 17-10, handled by Natalie Brandenburg. Set to Finley Rockstead on the outside. A nice solid block by the Broncos.
And Chloe Hopsite got a nice block up on that. Nobody underneath it to defend.
Score is 17-11.
Young with the serve.
Finley Rockstead puts it right in the setter's hands, and it's a nice quick set to Dottie Byers. Broncos are able to bring it back.
Miscommunication there by the Broncos, back in the Bulldogs court.
Bulldogs reset, and it is a kill by Dottie Byers. Ava Moen is coming into the game for the Bulldogs. She's number 21. She'll play the front row. Natalie Brandenburg plays the back row. Ava's a middle hitter, middle blocker. We expect her to block all 3 positions when she comes through the middle. Ellie Hanna, the other middle hitter, is serving. Nice topspin serve straight down the line, handled by the Broncos.
Barris.
A mishit by Finley.
She's going around the block. Barris is now going back to, that is her 6th kill on the night unofficially. She is back on the service line. She's wearing number 3. She is a senior.
A serve is mishandled by Bryn Rognes. That's an ace serve for the Broncos. Score is 18-13. The Broncos are playing quite aggressively. Looks like they're handling the game or staying in the game.
Bulldogs went on a big early run, but the Broncos are creeping
Bryn
back
puts the ball up to her setter, and nice attack by Dottie Byers for a kill. That quick attack has caught the Broncos defense just a little off. Coming into the game for the Bulldogs is Ella Steeney. She's wearing uniform number 9 and will hit on the outside. Dottie Byers sends up a really nice topspin serve. Over the net, back in the Bulldogs court. Ella Steeney, just missed it.
No touch on that. It's a 4 hit. Just did not get over the top of the net.
Ella dropped her elbow just a little bit and would like to, I think, have had that set a little bit higher.
Quinn Gabrielson's back in the game.
Score is 19-14.
Chloe Hopshite is
Ace serve.
serving. Ace serve for Chloe.
That's something that doesn't happen too often off of the Bulldogs libero, Taylor Vonick, but she just let that ball slide off of her arms. Score is 19-15.
Chloe Hopshite back on the service line, and it goes into the net, gives the Bulldogs their 20th point. We are 5 points away from the set here in the first set.
That's a tough serve to miss into the net. Nobody even has to guess whether it's going to be in or out then. Ball handled by the Broncos.
Gabrielson with that ball.
Nice dig by Bryn Rognes out to the outside hitter, and Ella Steeney puts the ball in for a kill. Score is 21-15. Finley Rockstead will be serving for the Bulldogs. Broncos are in their serve-receive pattern.
Gabrielson with the up. Tipped over. Oh, nice dig by our libero.
Taylor Vonick,
and unable to handle the attack.
Ella just needs that ball a little higher, and when it's not high enough, she needs to stay on the ground.
Emily Doherty back on the service line for the Broncos.
So receive pattern, Taylor Vonick handles it, puts it right in the setter's hands. A nice high
And
set.
there she redeems herself.
That's what Ella likes.
Elastini redeemed that ball into the net by putting it down very close to that 10-foot line.
Boy, she's sure a nice jumper. When she gets her elbow high and gets a high ball, she can terminate without too much trouble. Coming into the game and serving is Natalie Brandenburg. Also, Ellie Hanna is coming into the front row. She's a middle hitter. So Natalie will be serving the ball, and she'll be playing defense in the back row. Nice ball.
Barris taking the ball, first ball.
Free ball over.
Free ball
and
over,
it is out.
it goes out long, out the back
Just
door.
a little long. Score is
Addie Lamb
23-16.
trying to get that free ball to go deep, just went a little too deep.
Score is 23-16 in favor of the Bulldogs. Natalie Brandenburg is serving again. Nice serve. Handled. Oh, looks like
And
we're
off
going
the ceiling. That back row playing pinball back there, and it goes out of bounds.
Just couldn't get it under control. A little chaos there. Natalie is serving for the set point, 24-16. Tip, tip, tip.
With the
oh,
tap.
and Ella was there for the tip. Nice job, Carly Helgeson.
Carly
Attacks
Helgeson
that
with
ball,
the
for, I believe, for her
onto
first
attack,
kill.
Finds the hole.
25-16 is the score of that game. Let's hear from our sponsors, and we'll come back with some unofficial stats.
Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics in Belmont, Clarion, and Garner. Whether you need help getting back on your feet or a simple sports physical, their goal is to get you back on your game. Learn more at iowaspecialtyhospital.com. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Ewing Funeral Home and Monument Company has been serving the families of North Iowa for decades.
We're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to help in any way we can. Please feel free to call us at one of our funeral homes or visit our website at ewingfh.com.
Ewing Funeral Home and Monument Company at Britt, Kanawha, Clarion, Belmond, and Ouse.
Greenbelt Bank and Trust serves Belmond and the surrounding area with financial products and services for your personal and business needs. Bank with ease and convenience using their free mobile and electronic banking options. Count on Greenbelt Bank and Trust in Belmond to lead the way in assisting you with all your banking needs. And go Broncos!
Okay, unofficially, we have Dottie Byers with 2 kills, Ellie Hanna with 4 kills, Ella Steeney with 3, Ava Moen with 1, Finley Rogstead with 1, and Carly Rogstead, the setter, also has a kill. We have aces on the service line for Dottie Byers with 1, Taylor Vonick with 2, Carly Helgeson for 1. We've got a couple blocks and some digs for the team. So it looks like it's quite a team effort for the Bulldogs. What do we have for the Broncos, Ree?
Unofficially, I have Allison Barris with 6 kills and 1 ace serve. I have Quinn Gabrielson with a kill. I have Hopscheit with an ace serve and Addie Lamb with 2 kills. And again, that's unofficial, trying to do that by myself while I'm announcing. So I'm sure there's probably a few more things in there than that. So we are just waiting for the Bulldogs to return to the court. Again, they are in the white uniform on the right side of your screen, and the Broncos are in their dark blue with the green stripe down the side. You know, when we talk about numbers, I've watched these from home, and I know you can't always see the numbers on the screen, but we'll do the best we can to give you the names and the attackers and the setters and the receivers and the servers.
In between sets, the down official received the new lineups for the start of set 2, and then she beckoned in checked the lineups and beckoned in the liberos. Serving for the Bulldogs, they have the first serve is Natalie Brandenburg. Ooh, it could have gone long, but the Broncos touch it. They're going to free ball it over.
Bring it back with the free ball.
Nice quick offense by Carly Helgeson.
Ellie with the kill.
Carly and Ellie have gotten that timing down and like to run that quick set in the middle. First point goes to the Bulldogs. Score is 1-0. Another nice serve.
Eckhoff with the attack. Barris with the tip over the net. Finley Rugstead picks it up.
And Ellie Hanna is going to attack again. Just missed the court. She did a little cross-court shot. Cut that across her body just a little too sharp.
Libero's going back to serve for the Broncos. That's Bailey Steenblock. Deep serve.
Handled well by Finley Rogstead, and a nice attack by Ella Steeny.
Tipped it right into that campfire hole.
I think the defense was kind of sitting back, expecting a hard-driven attack ball, and she just tossed over an off-speed shot. Taylor Vonick, number 4, is serving for the Bulldogs. She's the libero.
Dottie Byers returns to the front row.
Broncos
free
are going
ball
to
over by Gabrielson.
Over. Handled by Taylor. Another quick attack by Ellie, and Carly
it is a kill.
For a kill. Wonderful play. That timing is just clicking tonight for those two. It's hard for the blockers to get up when that's happening. Taylor serves another nice serve.
Barris on the attack, and it is into the net.
She was just a little too far off the net, I think, for that ball. She might like it a little bit closer. Score is 4-1. Taylor Vonick continues to serve. Taylor's done a real nice job.
Gabrielson,
an ace.
just short.
Taylor's done a nice job of keeping the pressure on from the end line, from that service line. Timeout by the Broncos.
Score is 5-1, and we will go to our sponsors.
H&K Plumbing and Heating, your #1 source for innovative, energy-efficient, and eco-friendly Ruud, Amana, and Navian products. Call H&K Plumbing and Heating today at 641-444-3432 for your residential plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. H&K Plumbing and Heating, located in Belmont. Call 641-444-3432.
With 3 convenient locations in Mason City, Belmont, and Britt, Doctors Eric Barnes, Dan Garman, Katie Odlin, and Cole Blodgett specialize in general preventative treatment as well as orthodontics, sleep apnea treatment, and all other cosmetic services to not only help you love your smile, but to provide overall health and wellness. The Dental Center of North Iowa, where patients become family.
Okay, we're back after the timeout. Score is 5-1. Taylor Vonick is still serving. She's really given the Bulldogs all they want.
She did it. She had a nice run in the first set early on in the game.
Outside
Barris
attack.
on the attack and just mishandled that again, not making it over the net on the attack.
Looked like she was coming to drop that cross court short, but Taylor Vonick was there this time. So Taylor serving again.
Young with the...
And here comes, I believe they're going to call a net violation.
Number 10.
Score is 7-1. Taylor continues to serve for the Bulldogs. A nice short serve. She sure mixed them up.
Brought up by
Free
Gabrielson, and there she got it that time.
That's exactly what she was looking for earlier. Taylor was there, but just let it drop. Coming into the game for the Broncos is number 14.
Emily Doherty. Back on the service line is their setter, number 10, London Young.
Serving into the Bulldogs, Finley Rogstead takes a serve, puts it right in the setter's hand, who runs to Ellie Hanna for the attack, and it's just long.
Chloe Hopsite with that attack, and it just went a little too long.
She let it get a little bit behind her. Right, trying to go over the block, too, and that didn't help her any. Carly Helgeson is serving. Nice serve. Looks like the Broncos are going to get a free ball.
And it comes over the net. Brought back up by Finley Rugstead.
Not well handled by the Bulldogs, but they did manage to get it over.
And it is off the block for another kill.
Score is 8-3.
Unofficially, that is Barris's 8th kill for the evening. She is back on the service line.
It looks like their go-to person. Nice pass up to Carly and a nice attack by Finley Rogstead. She'll
brought up into Young's hand, the setters, and Gabrielson unable to take it over the net.
Coming into the game for the Bulldogs is number 21, Ava Moen. Going out is Natalie Brandenburg. She's a DS. She plays the back row, and Ava plays the front row. Serving for the Bulldogs is number 10, Ellie Hanna. She's a middle hitter. She has a nice topspin serve, but it goes long, just a little too long. And she'll come out of the game, and into the game in the back row will be Bryn Rognus, number 11.
Hopshite back on the service line for the Broncos. She has 1 ace on the evening.
Oops, I don't believe the official blew the whistle, so she served that serve just a little early. I believe it will be a replay. Yeah, she just got over anxious and went before the official's whistle.
Hopshite with the serve.
handled by Taylor Vonick. Back set to Finley Rockstead. Nice attack ball. As you said,
just a little roll shot into that campfire hole. And the libero for the Broncos returns to the game.
Sometimes called the donut.
Steenblock, number 2.
Serving for the Bulldogs is Dottie Byers. Oh, nice flat serve.
Steenblock with the out to Barris, number 31.
Down ball to Dottie. And Carly just wasn't able to get there in time. Scores a point for the Broncos, 10-5.
See if Bulldogs can shut them down here.
First to 10, that's good. Now they need
Emily
to get
Doherty
to 15.
on the service line, and it goes long.
Just long. It's been a tough night for the Broncos with those serves. I'm not sure how many missed serves they have, but probably a few too many.
Eckhoff back into the game for the Broncos.
Finley Rockstead is serving for the Bulldogs. Nice line drive. Middle attack, handled by Bryn.
Lamb on the attack. Pushed over into that donut hole by
donut or campfire. That's a tough spot there.
She was just a little out of position, decided to take the ball over with her hands and found the hole.
Finley Rockstead serving again at 12-5.
Steenblock.
Going to be pushed over. Taylor Vonick picks it up. Front row gets set. Oh, nice attack by Ella Steeny. Push over again.
With the push.
Bryn Rognus brings it up to the center, puts it right in her hands. And again, Ella Steeny attacks the ball, this time for a kill.
Off the top of the block, and we have another time out called by
the Broncos.
Coach Lee Faborg.
13-5.
Attention farmers, have you heard of the new form of nitrogen? It is Proven 40 from Pivot Bio. It's a biological that turns atmospheric nitrogen to ammonia nitrogen, usable to the plant from V5 to R3. Choose Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Go Bulldogs!
Consolidated Energy offers reliable service, competitive pricing, and contracting advantages for propane and diesel in Lake Mills, Forest City, Buffalo Center, and Maple Island, Minnesota. Call 800-590-4206 and schedule a delivery today. Good luck, athletes from Consolidated Energy.
Looks like the teams are taking the court. Ellie Hanna has 6 kills, Elastini 5, and the rest of the crew is following with a few. Again, tough serving has really helped the Bulldogs. Serving for the Bulldogs is Finley Rockstead. She needs to score right after a timeout with a nice serve.
With the ball.
Oh, it's going to be trouble for the Broncos. Just couldn't manage to get the chaos out of that one and work up on it. Finley put the pressure on, and it really was effective. Serving again, Finley Rockstead. Oh, short serve this time, handled well by the Broncos. Tipped
over the net.
Elastini sets up to attack, and it's another kill for Ella. Ella and Carly are kind of getting into a rhythm. Unlike Ella likes her balls just a little bit higher. First to 15 is the Bulldogs, 15-5. Nice
Barris
serve.
with the pass.
Setter just
unable to handle the pass, and it goes out of bounds into the crowd of Lake Mills.
That pass came in a little lower than that setter liked it, and she couldn't handle it. Finley serving at 16-5.
Good serve out to Eckhoff. And a push over the net.
Nice job.
By number 10, London Young. That is a kill for her.
Lake Mills needed to be thoughtful of that and kind of watch her.
Gabrielson back on the service line.
Attacking the ball is Ella Steeny.
Gabrielson with the dig. Off the ceiling. It's going to roll and come down between the lights.
It's playable.
Barris takes over a free ball.
Taylor Vonick puts it in her setter's hands, and that was an attack by Ava Moen. Finley Rockstead took the ball, and an attack by Ella,
and
another kill.
Swing. Big arm, big swing by Ella Steeny.
Coming into the game for the Bulldogs is Natalie Brandenburg and Ellie Hanna.
Natalie will go back to serve. Ellie will go into the front row. Eckhoff with a mishandled serve reception. That will be an ace for Natalie Brandenburg.
Nice job for the Bulldogs.
Score is 18-6. Lake Mills is going on a nice run here. And again, off of Eckhoff. And Barris takes it over with a short free ball.
Allie wasn't quite, no, Finley wasn't quite ready for that. Finley needed to cover for the setter. She was up in the setting position, ready to go. Score is 18-7.
Libero, Steenblock with the serve.
Ellie's going to attack that ball.
Steenblock with the dig. Barris on the
Broncos
attack, and it does not clear the net. It will be considered 4 hits by the Broncos.
Taylor Vonick is back on the service line for the Bulldogs. I do believe the Belmond-Klemme Broncos are out of timeout, so they're going to have to work hard to...
Deep serve. Barris on the down ball swing.
Oh, nice dig by Natalie Brandenburg. And
the ball's still alive, and it's free ball, but it goes deep.
That ball was set out to Dottie Byers.
Lake Mills can't celebrate too soon. That ball was still alive.
The outside hitters sometimes are the garbage collectors. They have to see all kinds of sets and all kinds of positions and try and hit all of them.
Gabrielson with the pass out to Barris.
Taylor Vonick takes the dig. Ellie Hanna takes the attack. Handled by the
free ball.
Right. Reset for the Bulldogs. And that ball did not clear the net. That was by Dottie Byers. Just a little too low. Dropped her elbow on that one.
We have number 10, London Young, going back to the service line as number 14, Emily Doherty, returns to the game in the front row.
Serve receive pattern for the Bulldogs is taken by Natalie Brandenburg. Nice up to her setter.
A little dump by Carly.
Broncos were ready for that.
Barris on the attack.
Finley Rockstead is going to try to get that ball to Dottie. Oh, Dottie down the line. Excellent hit.
Down the line and off the hands of the libero, Bailey Steenblock, and up almost to the scoreboard.
That was a nice attack by Dottie. Changed that up a little bit. Served by Carly again.
Right side attack by Barris. And the ball is tight to the net. And number 26, Chloe Hopscheit, is there to take the overpass down for a kill.
A little chaos on the Bulldog side. They just weren't able to get back in system.
Allison Barreras back on the service line.
Natalie Brandenburg took that.
A little roll shot by Finley Rugstead.
Handled by the Broncos.
Going outside to Gabrielson.
Oh, nice dig by Taylor Vonick. Set by Carly Helgeson out to Dottie. Now their line shot.
Brought up by the libero. Barris from the back row. Natalie Brandenburg gets under it.
Ellie, oh, yes. Oh, nice play. Taylor Vonick has that ball still in play. Attacked by Finley Rockstead down the line.
Still alive. Free ball over.
Natalie Brandenburg brings it up. Dottie Byers is going to attempt to attack, and it just goes long.
Swings long.
Oh, it looks like there was a touch on that ball. Both officials and the line judge called a touch, so that's going to score a point for the Bulldogs.
We are 3 points away from the second set for the Bulldogs. Ellie Hanna back on the service line.
Nice topspin serve, and it is an ace.
Steenblock unable to get to that ball. It drops right in front of her. That topspin ball comes over the net and drops very quickly.
Serving at 23-9, again, Ellie Hanna.
Going back to Steenblock. Nice pass. Going outside to Gabrielson. And that ball goes wide.
I think it rolled a little bit on the net before it came over, and that caused it to
We are at set point for the Bulldogs.
Set 2, set point.
24-9. Nice top spin to Barris. Going outside. Oh, going to the middle. Eckhoff and off the block to give the Broncos their 10th point.
Nice use of the Bulldog block by the Broncos.
Addie Lamb returns to the game for the Broncos.
As does Bryn Rognus for the Bulldogs.
Hopscheit back on the service line for the Broncos.
Top spin serve handled well by the Bulldogs. Attack ball by Dottie Byers, but
and
the middle was
blocked by the Broncos.
That is correct. They were waiting for that.
Needs to see that block. They read it well.
Dottie was coming on a quick, but both blockers were there waiting for her.
Scheid on the service line.
Okay, they're going to have to down ball over to the Broncos.
Going outside, going to the middle, and off the block, and it goes out of bounds. That attack was by Addie Lamb. Again, she is just a sophomore. That is her third kill unofficially of the evening.
Broncos are serving again.
And that one goes out, and that is set point for the Bulldogs. The score is 25-12.
It's tough to miss a serve that gives a set to the opposing team. Set 2 is for the Bulldogs. We're going to go to our sponsors.
Waldorf University in Forest City. With scholarships available up to full tuition, athletics, fine arts, and over 35 clubs and organizations, you'll have the opportunity to find your passion while getting a world-class education. On campus or online, find support from a community that makes you feel at home. Find out more today at waldorf.edu.
DuraClean by Doug of Lake Mills, your full-service home and office care specialist for deep cleaning of carpet, upholstery and drapes, air duct cleaning, sanitizing, and allergy and asthma relief. It's not clean unless it's DuraClean. Good luck, athletes, from DuraClean by Doug.
Grow Electric in Lake Mills is proud to support area athletics and proud to serve our new and returning customers. To get started on any electrical project, big or small, call 641-592-8282. Good luck, athletes, from Grow Electric in Lake Mills.
Single Stat Hardware in Lake Mills has American-made Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana appliances to make your life easier. For appliances with the best in innovation, quality, dependability, and free delivery, see Single Stat Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills or at singlestathardware.com.
If you didn't already know, Norseman is a straight-shooting, no-nonsense trucking company in Lake Mills, and we want to add truck drivers to our team. So what are you waiting for? Head over to Norseman.com today to learn more about our great pay and benefits.
I know you probably didn't hear any of that, but Angie Beamer, our head coach's wife and former assistant coach, gets that crowd riled up with a little whistling and a little clapping and getting them fired up for this third set.
Unofficially, Dottie Byers has 4 kills. Ellie Hanna has 5. Ella Stini has 7. Ava has 1. Finley Rockstead has 2. Carly has 1. And Natalie Brandenburg and Taylor Vonick look like they're handling the majority of the digs for the Bulldogs. We're just about ready to start the third set. Belmond-Klemme Broncos need to win this set to stay in the match.
Gabrielson with the serve for the Broncos.
Finley Rockstead handles it and sends it over to Ella Stini for another kill. Ella tipped that ball into the block. I think they were expecting something a little bit
she was a little
harder.
off balance on that and tipped it right into the block and down.
Taylor Vonick is serving for the Bulldogs.
Gabrielson with the pass for the Broncos,
and that's
the libero
an ace.
Team block unable to make an attempt off the ceiling.
That's something that's given them some trouble. Yes. Another nice serve handled by the Broncos. Oh, they just
over the
mistimed
shoulder of Addie Lamb, and Darris was just too far off to take it.
Score is 3-0. Again, they need to try to get Taylor Vonick off that service line. She's scored a number of points against them. Nice little float serve handled.
Gabrielson with the ball. Barris is going to go to that zone 4 again.
Taylor Vonick was there.
A quick attack. The
Broncos are going to push it over. Handled again by Taylor Vonick. Outside attack by Dottie Byers. Slowed down by the Bronco block.
Going outside to Barris. Off the block. Ellie Hanna's going to take it on 2. They block it back into her.
Dottie's going to try to get that off speed shot.
And it lands in the corner for a kill for Dottie Byers.
That's a tough one to defend. Back in those corners. Timeout by the Broncos.
And we will go to our sponsors.
It's the pride in every pour that makes Keppen Custom Concrete stand above the rest. From footings to foundation walls, driveways to sidewalks. When you're looking for high standards set in concrete, it's Keppen Custom Concrete. Find them on Facebook.
Kirschbaum Electrical and Plumbing of Lake Mills has over 25 years experience in electrical, plumbing, heating, and air conditioning work, residential and light commercial installation and repair work. Give them a call at 641-592-8831 today. Good luck to the Lake Mills Bulldogs from Kirschbaum Electrical and Plumbing of Lake Mills.
And we are back live. The Bulldogs are returning to the court after the Broncos timeout. Unofficially, I have Allison Barris with 8 kills when 1 ace serve. We have Taylor Vonick back on the service line for the Bulldogs.
And she has...
Gabrielson mishandles that. That's another ace for Taylor Vonick.
And I believe she's got 5 on the night. So unofficially 5 ace serves that score immediate points for the Bulldogs. Taylor continues to serve. Another flat
with
serve.
The pass.
Another
and it hits
ace.
The ceiling and down for another ace. Taylor Vonick is on fire on that service line.
Score is 6-0. That's somebody they'd sure like to get off the service line and have rotate away from there. A short serve
one right
and another ace.
Again, and it goes down. 3rd ace in a row for Taylor Vonick.
She's mixing up her serves, the type of serve and the location of the serve. They're not real sure where that's going. Score is 7-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. This time she serves
back
deep.
To Young.
And they're going to free ball it over to the Bulldogs. Bulldogs have a chance to set up their offense. A quick set.
And that ball goes out of bounds.
I think they wanted a touch, but no one is calling that touch. Ellie just pushed it a little long.
Hopshite back into this game for the Broncos as the libero Steenblock goes back to serve.
Score is 7-1. Handled by Finley Rogstead. Dottie Byers takes a cross-court cut and has a kill.
An untouched kill by Dottie Byers. Nice job.
She saw some open court on that cross-court, pulled her thumb down as she was attacking that ball and had a nice hit.
She's swinging hard tonight.
Serving for the Bulldogs is Carly Helgeson.
Gabrielson. Barris on the attack, and it goes long.
I think she caught that ball just a little behind her. Wasn't quite right for her. Score is 9-1. Nice serve by Carly Helgeson.
With the pass reception.
Oh.
And it's rolling off the ceiling and down off the light.
Free ball into the Bulldogs. Bulldogs set up their offense, and another kill by Dottie Byers. The whole bench is getting excited about that.
The last time out for the Broncos in this set.
Dottie has 7 kills the way it looks.
We are going to go to our sponsors.
Dielectric Manufacturing in Lake Mills has immediate openings for second shift machinists. Join the 3rd-generation family-owned company with excellent benefits, flexible scheduling, and job stability. Good luck to our area athletes from Dielectric Manufacturing in Lake Mills. Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, your hometown community bank, offering expertise in ag and commercial lending with digital banking products to fit all of your financial needs. Contact us today in Buffalo Center, Lakota, Britt, Lake Mills, and Bryceland. Member FDIC.
We'd just like to give a shout out to all the sponsors that make these broadcasts possible. Serving for the Bulldogs is Carly Helgeson. Free ball over, little
by
tip.
Young.
Bulldogs are back in their offense, but Ellie hit that just a little long. Score is 10-3 or 10-2?
10-2. We have Emily Doherty back into the set. London Young back on the service line, and it goes wide.
Just missed it.
Score is 11-2. Ava Mullen coming in for the Bulldogs in the front row as Ellie Hanna goes back to serve.
Ellie's got a nice, fast topspin serve. Let's see what she does with this ball.
Topspin serve. With the pass and the attack.
Tip. Nice job.
Again, she liked that zone 4, and this time Taylor Vonick just could not get underneath it. Bryn Rugnes returns to the game. Ellie Hanna will take the bench. Barris is back on the service line for the Broncos.
Ball is handled by Bryn Rogstead. Oh,
Finley
nice attack by Finley Rogstead.
Nice kill.
Excellent kill by Finley Rogstead. Elestini is coming back into the front row. Dottie Byers is serving. Oh, hit the net, but came over.
Gabrielson takes the pass.
Free ball over. Finley Rogstead handles it. Carly sets it outside to Ella Steeny.
And Gabrielson unable to handle the ball off the tip.
Dottie serves again, scores 13-3. Nice top
and
serve.
hit the seam on a little jump serve right between Barris and Gabrielson.
There was some speed on that ball by Dottie.
There was, but it was a nice seam.
Nice seam.
And
Another
she goes
nice
to the
serve.
other side. Steam block with the pass.
Free ball
Tip
over. Dottie handles it. Ella is going to tap it over, roll shot.
Outside to Gabrielson, she swings hard. Bryn Rugness with the dig.
Carly's going to set her middle, Ava Moen. Bulldogs are bringing it over on a free ball. Oh.
And we are going to have an illegal contact by the Broncos, Chloe Hopscheit.
Score is 15-3. I think the Bulldogs are out of time, or the Broncos are out of timeouts.
Yes, they are. And that is
nice
an
attack by Ella. Overpass by Ella
Steenblock,
Steeny.
but it's on the attack. Bulldogs court. Whoa, and we have a big swing by Ella Steeny.
She's finding her rhythm tonight.
Score is 16-3 with Dottie Byers back on the service line.
Oops.
Oh, and into the net. Broncos point, and we have
Taylor Vonick is back into the back row for the Bulldogs. She came in to replace Dottie Byers.
And Hopscheit is back on the service line for the Broncos. She is just a junior.
Nice serve handled by Bryn Rogness. Put it right in the setter's hands.
Little roll shot by Finley Rugstead. Going back to the middle attack and off the block. Broncos bring it over with a free ball.
Bryn brings it right up to the setter, and Ella Steeny hits a cross-court shot.
Tip over.
Oh, Bryn wasn't quite ready.
Addie Lamb with the tip over. That ball was passed tight to the net. She went on two, and it went down.
That was very smart. Score is 16-5.
Back on the service line for the Broncos. And we have an illegal rotation by the Bulldogs.
I think the setter, Carly Helgeson, left just a little early. At the moment of serve, she needs to be in service order, and I think she just left a second too soon.
Hopscheit with the serve, and it is into the net, giving the Bulldogs their 17th point. Score is 17-6. The libero for the Broncos returns to the game. It is number 2, Steenblock, Bailey Steenblock.
Finley Rogstead is serving for the Bulldogs.
Barris with the pass. Gabrielson with the pushover.
Nice up by Finley. Attack ball by Ella. The block slowed it down a little bit.
Gabrielson on the down ball attack.
Oh, Bryn should have let it go. It was
she
really
tried
deep.
to get out of the way. She was going after it, tried to get out of the way, and it came right off her chest. Scoring the 7th point for the Broncos. It's 17-7. Number 14, Emily Doherty, back on the service line.
Taylor Vonick handles the ball.
Ava Moen on the attack.
That was to Ava Moen.
And Addie Lamb sneaks one past the blockers. They've got to penetrate that net, pike it over.
That's correct. I think they went straight up instead of reaching over. So easy for us to say, Ree.
Yep.
A little harder to do.
Emily
Taylor
Doherty
Vonick
with
handles the ball, puts it right in her setter's hand. Oh, Ella Steeny
4 hits called on the Bulldogs.
just dropped her elbow a little too low.
Get back into a rhythm here for the Bulldogs. Emily Doherty with the serve. Deep serve.
Finley Rogstead brings it up, and we're going to have a back row attack by Finley Rogstead.
And off of the back
going to
row
be
player,
a down
Gabrielson
ball
on
over.
the down ball attack, and it goes long.
It's always nice to see the setter give that ball back to the person that passed it to her.
Number 9, Aubrey Eckhoff is coming back in for the Broncos.
For the Bulldogs, Ellie Hanna in the front row and Natalie Brandenburg in the back row.
Score is 18-9 with Natalie Brandenburg on the service line.
This is set 3 that Broncos need to have
with
this.
The block.
Nice dig by Finley Rugstead. Nice attack ball by Allie Hanna right down the middle where there's nobody there.
She found that zone 6 wide open.
$19-9 is the score. Natalie served a nice ball, handled by the Broncos.
By the Broncos, tipped over by the setter, Young.
Didn't
tipped
really
over by Carly. And we are playing a little net game here. We have Gabrielson on the attack, blocked by the Bulldogs.
Oh, that looked like
And we are going to call an illegal contact on the Broncos.
Score is 29, so the Bulldogs are kind of in the red zone now. Nice serve by Natalie.
Taken by Steenblock. Pushed over by Gabrielson.
I think that's a double hit also, yes.
Contact again on the Broncos.
21-9.
This will be...
Natalie serves a nice serve, but was handled by the Broncos.
And Addie Lamb on the attempt to kill and does not clear the net with the ball. We are 3 points away for set 3 for the Bulldogs.
Set and match. Oh, nice serve.
Steenblock with the pass, going back to the right side.
Oh,
and
nice attack
hard
ball.
Swing by Addie Lamb cross court, right through the arms of Finley Rugstead.
She had some heat on that attack ball.
Gabrielson going back to the service line for the Broncos. Barris is back in the front row.
And that seems to be their go-to hitter tonight. Finley Rugstead passed that up. Oh, nice, fast, quick ball to Ella Steeny. Carly likes to pick up the tempo there with that little jump set. Dottie Byers back into the game. Score is 23-10, and Taylor Vodick is back on the service line for the Bulldogs once again.
Gabrielson with the pass up to Young. Barris
Tip,
with the
tip,
tip,
tip.
but Vodick is there to take it. And another kill by Ellie Hanna.
Taylor came all the way from the back row to cover that left side court.
And we are 1 point away from
set and match
for the Bulldogs. And a nice little short serve going outside to Barris. She swings hard and into the block. And
use the block.
Score is 24-11. Let's see if the Bulldogs can side out for set and match point.
The Broncos were able to hold off one match point.
Block on the serve.
Natalie handles it well. Sets her right side. Ellie Hanna. Excellent.
And
Bulldogs win in 3, 25-11.
And the Bulldogs are moving on to play in Grundy Center on Wednesday night.
No, Monday night at 7 o'clock. This is Wednesday.
Monday night.
Unofficially, I have Dottie Byers for 7 kills. I have Ellie Hanna for 9. I have Ella Steeny for 10. Ava for 1. Finley Ruxted for 3. Carly for 1. I also have Taylor Vonick for 7 aces. And I have Natalie Brandenburg for 3 digs, Bren for 3 digs, and Taylor for 8 digs. I think that the coaches are going to talk just briefly to their teams, and then we're going to have a presentation.
We would like to invite all Lake Mills Volleyball alumni to come down to the court and take a photo with Coach Beamer.
They're
Coach Beamer on his 31 years and 950 wins with the Lake Mills Volleyball program.
So they're inviting all of the former players of Coach Jim Beamer to come down and get a picture. I think we're going to have quite a bit of space on the floor and possibly on the bleachers.
And look at the players coming out of the bleachers after 31 years.
While they're getting that picture, I have a couple players up here, and we're going to give the headset first to Finley Rockstead. Finley, what a wonderful game tonight. Nice job. What was your strategy going into the game?
Our strategy was we played them before, and we know how they play, and they have our strongest player back in the front row. And so our strategy was to shut her down, and then it'll all play out.
It looked like they were using Barris quite a bit on the outside, so you were kind of camped out on that particular player to see if you could slow her down a little bit. Is that what you're telling us?
Oh, yeah. She's really good. I'll give her that. But if we shut her down, her team shuts down. So
that was part of our game plan. Finley, while you're out there on the floor, how important is the communication?
Extremely. That is probably the key point in volleyball, is communicating with your teammates and how you guys work together.
That's wonderful. I see you have somebody behind you. Is that Natalie that's here? So let's give the headset to Natalie for just a minute, and we'll talk to Natalie. Natalie Brandenburg is here with us. She plays a defensive specialist in the back row. Natalie, how important is the information that you get from the bench people? I see they've all got clipboards, and it looks like they're keeping some sort of stats. So what do they give you for information during the timeouts?
So they show us where all the hitters have hit and where they've gotten kills from.
Stay here.
And it's really helpful for us to know that their tendencies, and our bench players always keep a really good track of what they're doing.
Natalie, what do you as a defensive specialist do to train your eyes so that you're looking through the net and anticipating what kind of attack balls the opponents are going to give you?
You always have to make sure that you're facing where the ball is coming from. And I always try to look and make sure I see the hitter when they're hitting. And especially if there's a split block, I move forward if there's a split block because there's a higher chance of it going straight down.
Oh, that's good information to have. Could you feel the excitement out on the court tonight?
Oh yeah, our team is really good at keeping up the excitement and always talking and cheering really loud, especially on our bench.
Let's talk to Finley Rockstead for just another minute. Finley, as a front row hitter, is there a certain type of ball that you like more than another type?
I like tighter balls, and because I'm pretty short for being in the front row, so getting a tighter ball, I have time to jump and make it more towards the floor.
Okay, Finley, it looks like they're backing us down here, so we're going to sign off for tonight. Thanks for coming up and chatting with us. Thanks, Finley. I had a couple more questions.